Are you serious? Oh, darn. We lost in the national championship on by 1 point. Gee whiz.
More used to than really Texas A&M, but that
and we lost.
So impressive. And
actually, wait a minute. Oh, yep, the game's over, and we lost.
First championship in program history. Look at the smile on head coach Mark Weaver's face.
And we lost.
All that's left to come, count it down to the trophy presentation. So again, what a day it has been. By the way, we'll speak with, I'm sure, most outstanding player, head coach Mark Weaver, a few pieces of
congratulations to the Texas A&M Aggies for winning the national championship game against our famous team as Georgia Bulldogs.
The first time in 6 years UNC had lost at home.
And I know that we lost already.
Maybe you did.
Well, in order to win NCAA title, everything needs to come together.
And this was held at the same place indoors.
Come together for Texas A&M.
Whether it's freshman Luciana Perez
or Carson coming back. How about Jenna Morales? She was up 5-4 in her second set.
No quit there. All right. Sounds like they're ready to begin the trophy presentation. So we're going to hand things over to our tournament MC. I only know him as Brian. I don't know the last name. I apologize. So Brian, we're going to hand things off to you. Trophy presentation ready to begin. Texas A&M Aggies, our 2024 national champions.
Now we're going to listen in for the trophy presentation. Now we can listen in for the trophy presentation. Well, I want to say this once. It's quite a heck of a season already. I can't believe I scored at 1 point and we had a struggling start in the season, but until today, it's like Texas A&M has just took it over. Now the women's college tennis season has come to an end already. We had a great, tremendous season and a heck of a run, and yeah. And again, our final score was and this was live at the Greenwood Tennis Center. Again, when we was live at the Greenwood Tennis Center, Court 3. So, and I know this was the home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys and Cowgirls here. And today was, well, we have finished the season and the game is today. Going to continue his invitation for Masters. Again, congratulations to one of my favorite teams, is Texas A&M Aggies. The women's tennis team made it won the national championship game. What a season that we have this year for this women's tennis season. Like throughout the season and more, and yeah, it's been a pretty heck of a season, and it's been a great pleasure for all of us tuning in these games throughout the season and until the national championship game, which was between yesterday until it was finished by midnight today on the week number 3 of May. And actually, this is the 3rd week of May because next week is the final week of May before we hit into June. And when we hit into June, it's going to be the busiest month ever. Now, I'm hoping that someone will reach out to me and see what job I'm going to be working at. Because the month of May was just like something else.
Great job, Alex!
We want to thank all of you for tuning in these tennis games throughout the season, including the women's and men's. Since at the beginning of the season, first game of the season, until the last game of the regular season, until the tournaments, and until the championships, and then until the national championship game, like what happened between yesterday and today. Especially for the women's team. Especially for the women's national championship game. It has been awesome. It has been awesome. Now Texas A&M Aggies are now the national champions once again. Again, the Texas A&M Aggies women's tennis team are the national champions. They came a long way until they made it to the national championship with my favorite women's team of Georgia Bulldogs. Again, the final score was 1-4, and we lost by 3 points behind them. Again, we want to thank all of you for tuning in these games throughout the season. It's been a great pleasure. And we're hoping, and we will see you all next season. And it was terrific. And it's been a great all season long.
Welcome back in, everyone, to our coverage of the 2024 NCAA Division I Men's and Women's Tennis Championships. Your champions of the season on the men's side, TCU 4-3 over Texas, and Texas A&M 4-1 winners over Georgia. Well, in the in-between time, I had time to read the comments. I can tell some of you are sick of me. How could you not be? You've been stuck with me for roughly 72 hours over the last 4 days. That's how much tennis we've been treated to, and what an absolute delight it would be. And I appreciate the passion, enthusiasm, not just for each of these programs, but for college tennis more broadly from all of you who have tuned in. Now, we still got one more thing to do. We wrap our team championship broadcast. That, of course, is speak with our winners, whether it's Mary Stoyana, Nicole Kieran, someone from this Texas A&M roster. We'll get them in our booth. Of course, then we'll speak with a man referred to by the crowd as the Dream Weaver. Texas A&M women's tennis head coach Mark Weaver will join us here in a moment. Folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break to get our setup correct. Then we'll be back for our final interviews of the team championship. Again, your winners of the 2024 titles, the TCU men, and now Texas A&M Aggies 4-1 over Georgia. Go anywhere, folks. Interviews with our winners still to come. You're watching the championships exclusively on ESPN Plus.